Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I am a very hot and sweaty Mark Holmes here with Jobu's day job because it's only 9:30 in the morning and it's already 90 degrees, and we're trying to get this stuff fixed before it gets any hotter. And I'm going to tell you the mistake that I hope that you don't ever make, because this one. You know, it's funny because a lot of times people will get work done and it looks great. Problem is sometimes people will go through and they will get materials that aren't to be used for what they're using them for. And let me give you case in point. Don't ever, and I mean ever use this product from Home Depot on the exterior, because it's just not meant for it. I'm not sure exactly what kind of wood it is or where it's from, but their primed trim boards that are finger jointed are just not made for the exterior. They'll say on them, paint all four sides, but after a few years, they literally will start coming apart. Now, of course, in today's age, we have AZEK, which is great because this is plastic, it's very expensive, but it will not rot out. The only problem with this is if you're using it for a gutter application, you're going to need to actually be able to make sure that your gutter screws are going through this into the studs, because this will not hold the screws for long for the gutters. This is what I'm talking about right here. They look nice and straight, you know. Hey, it's already primed on both sides. What'll happen is people will go through and they'll stick these up for your trim boards and stuff outside, and they may wrap them, which will help. But what happens is this wood itself, it's a product of chili, will just start disintegrating. And I've gone through quite a few houses, including the one I'm working on today, where it's literally just turned to dust. So don't ever use these. Again, this is great if you're going to use something inside. It's not going to get wet. It's not going to get weathered. But do not use these. If you are doing your fascia for your gutters, use Western cedar is a lot better wood, or Douglas fir, okay? And ideally, if you're using the Douglas fir, prime it before you put it up. You could even use pressure-treated lumber. Just don't, and I mean don't. Because I've seen people go through and they've put this stuff on and they slap the paint on it, put the gutters on it, and they walk away, and then you'll just see the black coming through it where it's just coming apart. So that's my tip for the day. Don't do that, because I'm literally out here now fixing something that somebody paid to fix years ago, and now the gutters are falling off and there's birds in their eaves because the whole fascia has delaminated and the gutters pulled it off. My tip for the day, stay away from that from Home Depot. Okay, so here's what I'm talking about here. This is some of that somebody put on this house. And you can see that it just turns to mush. So never, ever use this stuff. Look at it. It's like a sponge. Even though it hasn't rained in forever, it just sucks up the water, and it's just not good. Better off pressure treated Western cedar or fir, solid wood, and then cover it all with sheet metal, and that way it'll last. And this is one of those ones that you don't know that it's a problem until down the road. And when it's 95 degrees out and severe thunderstorms coming, you kind of want to have your gutters on there. It just might. All right, that's my tip for the day. Have a good one.